Hey guys, so I got to talk about eyebrows today. Not only have I had a lot of requests for a tutorial on eyebrows, but I have become extremely obsessed with eyebrows. So, like to the point where I will be talking to somebody, and if their brows aren't right, I won't even be able to pay attention to what they're saying. So I thought I'd give you a tutorial and teach you guys how to get them right. And it's really simple. There's just a few basic rules that you have to follow to get the right shape. First thing, you're gonna start. You gotta get the brow to start where it should start. The whole shape of your brow affects the structure of your face. It affects your makeup. It's like the frame, everything. So here we go. This is where it starts. Go to the end of your nose, the edge of your nose, straight up. And that is where the eyebrow should begin. Not over here, guys. Guys with a unibrow, not good. Take that off. Tweeze that out. And ladies, not over here with the tweezing obsession. It needs to start right straight up, okay? Now where it ends, you can go to the edge of your nose, to the end of your eye, and right out there. That is where the brow should end, right here. Try not to pull it down. Try not to bring it too far up. I mean, there's a dramatic looks. Of course, there'll be a time, high fashion, stuff like that, where you'd want to do that. But most of the time, just kind of follow the natural structure of your face, your bone structure. The arch, also one of those things, depending on how dramatic you want to go. But the placement of the arch is important. And that should be, if I'm looking forward, it should be on the end of the eyeball. That is where the arch should be. Remember, brows are sisters, not twins. Also, if you want to a little bit of a brow lift, Botox is awesome. I love it. It's going to lift the brow, help with the fine lines and wrinkles up here. Dr. Marguerite Barnett does mine. She's amazing. You really need the skill of an artist to do it right, where you don't have that completely immobilized stone face, but you still have the expression, but also the lift that were the goal of Botox. So that's awesome. I get mine every 3 months. I like it not to move that much, and I like it to stay lifted. Some people go longer in between treatments. That's one tip. Also, an important factor in eyebrows is color and product used on the brow. I use a bunch of products, as would be expected since I am a makeup junkie. I'll use a powder. You can have these dual toned powders are awesome. And then you just use a stiff brush. So you'll take the darker color and kind of go underneath the brow to define that area and out here. The lighter color is great for in here because you don't want to put too dark right in here. You kind of want to try to be as natural as possible. As natural as possible. That's a relative term, especially for me. I also like pencils, not the types of pencils that actually look like pencils, but like this. This is Lingering. It's a MAC eyebrow pencil called Lingering. They have them in other different colors, but it really can give you the look of actual hair if you just kind of do little wispy strokes. And it also helps with the outer edge. Another one that I use, and I've started to use, I don't use it all the time, but it is also by MAC. It's called a Pen Ultimate Brow Marker. So it's kind of like a little felt tip pen, super fine. I think it's like one shade fits all, but it really helps to get in between the areas that you can't get with the pencil or the powder and fill in. It also is excellent for extending the brow out here. It doesn't sweat off or fade off. It lasts a long time. So also I'll use a brow set, like a clear brow set. I use the clear. It'll come in shades too. I just prefer the clear. The color though, for blondes, you're gonna wanna go with like the darkest, either your lowlights or your roots. So it's gonna be a little bit darker than your blonde, obviously. And then for brunettes, you're gonna wanna go probably about a shade or two lighter than your natural hair color. That's kind of the rule of thumb. redheads and stuff try to stick with the most natural, but you don't necessarily have to. You've got people with pink hair or whatever, you go with it. Really, ultimately, the bottom line is shape and placement, and that's what's the most important. That's what people look at and either are distracted by or finished, or the look is finished by. So that's the goal. And that's all I have. So go fix your brows. I'll talk to you soon.